Crusader 4. Hard support, right? Wait, there are actually guys, what you call this? Watching in the Discord, stream. Let me tell them about it. Yo guys, you can actually go to the, wait, I muted. Yo guys, you can actually go to the Twitch itself so you can, hear what I'm saying. I'm going to do replay analysis right now for this, Phoenix player, Crusader 4. If you guys are interested, of course. Discord people. Hopefully you heard it. I'm going to defend my my Discord again.
Always wear a saddlebag, but when I do, I put this one in it.
You 13 mana boy.
So yeah, what's your comment about this game? Let's see. Your comment in here is that yeah, we did their coaching before, but it seems that I will not be able to remember it, you know, since it's been quite some time. Your comment in here is that can you review if I indeed improved, or there is a new area where should I focus on or improve on, if needed in coaching session. I like that one. I was previously struggling to reach Crusader 1, so knowing that I reached Crusader 4, I like to think that I improved. Yeah, of course, definitely. The medal is there for the achievement, you know? Oh, I do simulate okay. Okay. You're on Discord. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm actually concerned about this starting build that you have. Like, you don't have any items at all. Are you going for boots? What? I played 4, we switch. Okay.
It's looking spicy.
Oh, fuck those though. Fuck those secret thing. Or the support club, you know? So, I wonder what you're laning. This is party, right? And then you have... You are talking in the Discord server. Or Discord itself. So you're playing against Troll. Okay.
That is too good.
I wonder what is your next item. I don't know who was in the lane waiting for the one who will go against. Okay. So definitely this is going to be Troll Warlord and then Grimstroke. Personally, I like to have like Troll and then Oracle in here because he can dispel all of your spells like Fire Spirits and Sustain as well. Okay. They're going on your center and then you're not doing anything. Aside from blocking the camp. Is it actually needed that you block the camp? It feels to me that it's actually okay if you don't block the camp, just to make sure that the center will have a good start. Usually for the center right now, or these days, is that they will go for Vanguard. But since he got harassed so much, and then you don't have any items to help him, now he uses Salve. If the enemy realize that you don't have any consumables, like Sustain, they should go on you. Or even the center, since you cannot withstand the pressure. You know, you don't have Sustain in the first place. And then you're going to leech experience from this guy, for sure. Your level 2 is not the greatest. Maybe instead of token experience in here, maybe try to stack in here. Much better play. And then your center will have level 2 or almost level 3 in there. But yeah, you shared experience. You got level 2. For sure, you'll have the Icarus dive for escape. But I don't think that you actually need escape if you will just play aggressive or play behind the center. Yeah, look at your center. Look at the center. You block the camp. Okay. Yo, message. We're doing analysis since I missed it last time due to internet connection issues. You're TPing back. You shouldn't TP. Unless you're going for a stack in here, which is not even happening. Like, there's no kill potential on this guy on you. Like, he doesn't have boots. You don't have boots as well, but you have the Whitlays. So there's no threat for you to just TP in there. 3 minutes into the lane. Go on this guy. No, on this troll. Troll will do the physical damage, the attack. Not the, what? You can use it, right? Yo, Deadpool. It doesn't stack. It's a bad usage. It will only refresh the duration. It's not gonna stack. It only refreshes the duration. So you using the fire spirits on one target, it's not the greatest. So you guys are actually losing this lane. Like you're out of mana, and then center is kind of zoned out as well. Even if there's no oracle in this lane, you're still losing. I was watching a video recording of the video back when I was hard spamming art, and I thought I'd come back. Okay. I thought you're up for a coaching session or replay analysis. Center it. Yeah, it's dead.
Missing top. The first of many blood.
Oh. I wonder what's the build of the center. Like, he doesn't have double edge. Nah, we will not talk about the center for sure. If you're going for a pull, make sure that your team know that you're going to pull in order for you to actually complete the pull like this. What's your next item? Observer, sentry, fire. Who's going for vessel? You should suspect why the Grimstroke is playing or casting like this. There's only two possibilities in, like, there's observer in here or here. He can see you. And you should deward it. I think Pudge will go for it? If Pudge will go for Vessel or Urn, what's the item that you are going for here? Wire key, sentry. No TP though. That's a I guess it's still okay if you don't have TP. But if there is going to be a fight, like bottom or mid, you cannot respond. And then you're so obsessed about blocking the small camp. Like, you need to think it this way. If you keep on blocking the small camp of the enemy, that means they're not going to pull in here, and then they will be forced to play here in the lane and then here in the large camp. If you think about it, the enemy actually has the edge when it comes to your laning stage. Like, Centaur, he has Vanguard, but he doesn't have boots. He can easily be kited with these guys, with the boots, and then where's the Grimstroke? Grimstroke with boots as well. So, even if you block it, it will not achieve anything. Like, I feel like you're just wasting 75 gold or 50 golds in here. It's actually, to me, much better if you just don't block it. Why? If the Grimstroke decided to pull, you can go on the Troll Warlord. You can go on the Troll Warlord because there's no one that can help the Troll Warlord, right? And then you can zone him, like control the wave and such. But if you keep blocking the small camp, it's going to be like this. Like they're going to be forced to play in the lane, and then you will not easily win it. Like this. Look at the center. If the enemy is actually good, they should dive in, you know, deeper. There's 3 in the first place, and then you guys are only 2. Maybe they're concerned about Pudge missing as well, but that's the idea of my sentry in there, like my comment in there. And then it gets destroyed immediately. So, I mean, earlier you saw that there is a sentry, and like what I've mentioned regarding how this Grimstroke is casting his spells, there's definitely a vision, like scouting you. I really thought that you will stack for the center, given that he has a very good start. Not just for the center, also for the Medusa and then this sniper. Your team can easily take the stacks. You just need to do it, and then you'll have like bonus golds and experience if you play with them when they are killing it. Why the commands are not usable? Interesting. I'll check the commands later on. Yo, Altazo, you need to come here. You know. Right now there is we're doing the replay analysis. Maybe it's your turn next if you're here. Once it's done, of course. So sentry. I mean, it's 7 minutes. You could do better than this. Like stack here, stack in the ancient like triangle. You have Medusa sniper, like what I mentioned. X Miracle, hello. So yeah, you're basically just leeching experience in here. Like this is not the efficient way of playing +4, for sure. Holding, yeah, it's kind of okay. Go for pull. This one is much better than blocking the camp. Look at your center. This is too early usage of Sunray. Look at your center. Can you review my match later? Depends on the time, if I still have time to do it. I can only stream for like 2 hours and 33 minutes. And for you to do that, for me to be able to analyze your replay, you need to send it through Discord. Supposedly it should be done Saturday, but I'm making an exemption because I failed to complete it last Saturday. So yeah, here the camera angle of you, and then it seems like you're not talking to each other, like with the center, is kind of, you know, making those mistakes happen. Like center died while you're pulling, feels like there's no communication. And then you're always need some mana in here. Maybe go for raindrops. Even Basilius is okay, which could be used for Velvet Discord later. Then you're gonna pull again or stack first. Ah, pull. Okay. But yeah, for the longest time, Phoenix, you failed to destroy this. You failed to realize that they have vision in this lane. You just focus too much on blocking the small camp. So with your early game, Center was able to get ahead of this Troll Warlord. But in the first levels, like 1, 2, and 3, where Centaur is very weak, you failed to soak up the pressure of the enemy. As much as possible, let them go into you instead. Like the Grimstroke and then Troll Warlord, let them keep on killing you, and then making sure that this Centaur will have a free game. Because as soon as he got the freaking Vanguard, they cannot do anything on the center anymore, right? You can actually leave him alone right now. And possibly stack, for sure. Stack, stack, stack. Oh, I'm disappointed. You're so close in there. And then you're walking, even though you have TP.
If Dyer's middle tower was Warrior's bottom tower would still be
Level 6.
Tend to your wounded,
Okay.
or put them out of their
With your
misery.
skill build though, I will not recommend for level 2 Sunray. Because it's really mana consuming, you know? This one has 120, this one has 110, and then you don't have any way of sustaining your mana pool earlier. And same thing again. This is not going to be used like this. You cannot afford to use everything in one target, you know? It doesn't stack. It will only refresh the duration. Like 4 seconds. If you use it in a span of milliseconds, it's still 4-second duration. But it's actually much better if you use or cast the Fire Spirits and then wait for it to expire, let's say 3.9 seconds, and then you apply another Fire Spirit. In that way, you are maximizing the duration and then the damage, and then the attack speed's low. You know? Go for Icarus Dive right now. Slow them down. Supernova? Nice. No damage. This is the problem, you know? Oracle. Go again. Your control is not the greatest, but it's fine. No more Edict. First Supernova, but you didn't get the troll kill. You should turn around and then Fire Spirit the troll so he will not hit you. Look at them, look at them. Yeah, same thing again. If you just hold that Fire Spirits, the Troll Warlord will not have the attack speed that he wants. Possibly the Pudge will not die as well in there. Because the Troll Warlord's attack speed is going to be slowed. You're gonna destroy it from here, for sure. We need someone to scout it. Look at your mana pool. You need a mana item, at least one. Instead of Clarity. Basilius is really good. Basilius, or if you're going for Yule Scepter, that will be great. So Sunray, okay. They just like to kill their observers. I feel like you should go for top lane and then push the lane. I don't think that it's actually a good idea for you to play mid right now. You should play with the center again and then push a tower. Once you secured the top tier 1, you guys can easily secure the lane or the map itself. Go for dive. Everything that you're doing right now, it's only a reaction. You did not even try to go for proactive play. And that's a very early Supernova. Like, you can see the puck, right? So, you can see the puck in here. You don't need to actually panic. Like, he cannot go for Waning Rift on you. And then maybe go here in the inside the trees. I mean, the Pudge doesn't have ulti. Maybe he will have ulti now. He have ulti, but he didn't try to. Bad Supernova, but the team is, or the enemy is baited. It's still good, but you know, it's still bad, of course. 3 casualty, trade of Troll Warlords. And then possibly you will not be able to take the buildings, the tier 1. Like, where are you guys diving? This arm, that's a space right there. I don't think you can kill him. You don't have any stun. He can actually kill you. Grimstroke is dead.
The red mist spreads at Radiant's middle tower.
So you really need mana. Mana, I think.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is taking many wounds.
My fucking weebs. Look at the race king. He's just walking in there. Go for Sunray. That will kill him. What? Is there any neutral items that you can get? For mana? No, not true.
Is under attack.
I don't think you can actually put the fortification and then it's still 18 minutes. Your team is not yet strong.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But definitely you can take over of their jungle. Go for Sunray first.
Double kill. Lovely.
Mana again. You're spending so much
Bottom tower is
on
under
clarities.
attack. Dire's bottom tower is
Maybe you can go for items like Solar Crest as well.
tower has fallen.
Just to solve the mana issues that you're having. Halberd is good against Troll and then Wraith King for sure.
Is under attack. Dire's top tower is
But
under
you don't have any solution to their magic damage. And then the mana as well. Maybe go for Yule Scepter? Dive. Supernova. Nah. It's a bad Supernova again. You guys don't have any more stun. You should play around the stuns of your team. I wonder how many games you have with the Phoenix.
Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be.
Like with the Fire Spirit. Yeah, good job on controlling this area.
Dire's middle tower is under
You already
attack.
took the tier 2 bottom, so I guess it's really time for you guys to keep on running around. Like, go here, like control this one, you have vision, so nothing to worry. Maybe go here, transition. Like, take the outpost and then go to the top tier 1. And then after taking the tier 1, you go here, from here again. Or even take this mid. Tier 2. Or even bottom or top tier 2 as well. Because you guys are so strong. You don't need to just... You should not be content about controlling this area only. No? Stop them from farming. Stop them from getting anything. Like here. Go right now. Or go high ground right now. Go for it. Like, why bother? That's some sneaky play right there. But if the enemy is actually watching your inventory, they would know exactly what's going on. Yep. This is a high ground.
Unlike axe, ever. Dire's
Yeah,
top
keep
tower
going.
is under
Ignore.
attack.
Nah, why you're a TP sniper? There's no need for the sniper to actually defend that one. Like, you'll have the fortification for like 10 seconds in there. Even if the Wraith King took the tier 3 top lane, he cannot take the racks because of the fortification. And then possibly you'll have the bottom racks already at that point. A lot of Phoenix games. The halberd has been used, but it's not the biggest. You don't have mana again. Maybe go bottom. Go bottom right now. Push, attack. Yep. They don't have mana again. So to me in this game, your team is just carrying you. How could you have really good Phoenix performance? It's mostly about the spell usage. Like, this is a really good usage of Sunray, for sure. Like, sustain your team, let them do the damage, and then zone them with the Supernova, but you don't have mana for it right now. And then your team is actually diving.
Taking many wounds. Dire's bottom tower is under
They really need to have Observer in there. Like, the whole enemy is actually trapped in here, you know? It's actually better if you have something like Observer in here just to scout the enemy, you know? Your team is still going high ground. You don't need this Observer. What they need is your Supernova and then your Sunray. Can you imagine that you're just diving just to disarm people? And then you don't have mana again. GG. I feel like you can go for Solar Crest is a really good item. Even Vlad's is a good item just to buff your cores, like your range cores. You don't need to actually go for Halberd in the first place since they cannot withstand the damage, especially in Troll with no BKB. Where's the Vlad's? Here. Armor damage, mana regen as well, of course, due to Basil. Sunray, yeah. Supernova. You forgot to use the Fire Spirit, but it's still fine. It's GG. It's GG. Game over. Hello. Shinderu. So, what are the things that we need to improve in this game? When it comes to the laning, you should have a game plan. Like, you said to me that you're not sure about the matchups, so I guess that's one of the reasons why you failed to formulate the plan. If you're going to play aggressive, if you're going to play defensive. And for the longest time, you and the center is not on the same page. So, center wants to play defensive, and you kind of want to play aggressive. You are not meeting each other, you know? While the enemy actually kind of coordinated, like the Troll and the Grimstroke, but their hero alone is actually much weaker compared to your Phoenix and center. So I feel like this lead that you have right here, like the net worth, I feel like this should be much more, you know? Much more in your part and also to the center's part. So more on itemization and making most every minute, like stacking and better decision. Yeah, of course. How can you do those better decision making? It's about the read. You know, how do you read the state of the game? Are you going to leech some experience? Like in front of the tier 1 tower, the center will not die because there's no fortification. They can kind of harass the center under tower, but they cannot fix the lane at all. So someone must go for the pull if that is the case. Yeah, about the blocking as well, or yeah, going in that one, like center is farming in front of the tier 1 tower. Better thing to do is make sure that the enemy cannot pull or fix the crypt equilibrium and stack instead of just leeching experience, you know? Those are much better play to do. And yeah, spell usage, fire spirits, again, it doesn't stack. It will only refresh the duration. So you need to what you call this, abuse it. Like you can have it for like 16 seconds on one target. You just need to time it properly, you know? I'll show it to you here. Demo. First fire spirits. Look at here. Like it's still burning. It's still burning. It's still burning. And last burn, right? You can have it for like 16 seconds, you know? When it comes to the duration, it's 20 seconds. So you have like 4-second difference when you cast it to the enemy, and then the while it's still available on you, like the the circling spirits. So you really need to abuse that one. So you go here. Fire spirits is actually one of the most annoying spells early on. Because if you use the fire spirits, it will reduce their attack speed. They cannot trade hits with you. Even if they are fucking troll, Ursa, if you got the fire spirits, of course Ursa without overpower. You know, Ursa will not go for overpower level 1. For sure, right? So this is actually a very strong spell, but you failed to abuse it in that game. And then Halberd, yeah. Halberd is still okay. If Halberd is really good pickup if the problem of your team is actually the physical damage of the troll or the Wraith King. But since the troll and then the Wraith King doesn't have farm, they're not a problem in the first place. So basically you're solving a problem that doesn't exist. Alright? Don't go for Halberd if their physical damage is nothing, you know? It's a waste of gold. It's a waste of time as well. Maybe go for something like what I mentioned. You can go for Meteor Hammer, yeah, for mana as well. Vlad's for your team, and then also for your mana. Wait, why it doesn't have the HP mana regen? Yeah, it's actually kind of lingering. And Solar Crest. Solar Crest is really cheap right now. You can use it to buff your team, especially you're playing with Medusa and then Sniper. Right? Look at here. Armor increase, movement speed, and then attack speed increase. This is really fucking good right now. Itemization, spell usage. Those are the biggest weakness that you have in that game. You're just relying too much on your team. You are just reacting to the enemy's movement. You are not trying to anticipate their movement and, you know, think about how can they win a team fight. Like, what's their win condition? So yeah, those are just the things that I actually noticed about your gameplay. Hopefully you'll do a better job when it comes to the Phoenix Fire Spirits. Sunray, it's actually a good usage for the most part, but I don't actually think that you should go for Sunray Max early on. You should go for Fire Spirit still, because this is a really good spell. DPS, damage per second, and then reduction of the cooldown, and then the attack speed. So this one is really good compared to this one. Like, if you decide to level up the Sunray, look at the scaling ability, like max damage from 1% into 2.75%, and that is dependent on the HP of the enemy as well. So early on, the enemy doesn't have like 3k, 4k HP. So the Sunray damage is actually very minimal at those times. It's really good in the late game because people will have a lot of HP already. But into the early to mid game, it doesn't do a lot of damage because it really depends on the HP of the enemy. So yeah, be careful about going for Sunray build. Fire Spirit is always good for the most part. Do you have any question to me? Like, do we miss something about your game in here? Like, look at the damage. Where's the damage? Damage, 6k, right? 6.4k. The Pudge actually dealt more than you. Even though the Pudge is actually a melee hero. And then you're ranged with the Icarus Dive. So yeah, it's really on the spell usage. Well, since you said got it, that means you don't have any questions to me. I'll just let you apply those things and fix those weaknesses that you have that I've mentioned, and then let me know if those things that I said is effective or helpful by sending me an analysis feedback. Was thinking of what I should focus on more. Regarding on what are the things that you should focus, it's really tricky because I already gave you like things to work on. Depends on you which one you should focus first. But as long as you're aware and you keep those things in mind and then try to fix it, you know, step by step, you'll eventually improve. I don't expect you to actually get those things immediately. You know, it takes practice. So yeah, take it step by step. Those things that I've mentioned, everything is important. So I cannot give you specifically what's the main reason. Or maybe the spell casting pretty much is the main reason. Like the main room for improvement. So yeah, I put a check mark on your analysis request, indicating that it's done. We did it. If you have any questions, like follow-ups, let me know.